What's up, everybody? I'm the Grand Blue, and I'm bringing the latest in entertainment news for you. This is YouTube Tonight.
YouTube Tonight.
We have with us a special guest who, hopefully, in the near future, will become a regular member of the YouTube Tonight family.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
So, welcome aboard. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my new friend.
Hi, I'm Owen Coles, aka Yami Owen. I'm a fellow gamer and / card player duelist who enjoys playing any style games of everyone's choices.
Very nice. And of course, with me as always is my cohort in crime.
The Braxter Gamer. The Shell for every gamer. Let's.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great show for you tonight because it is officially Saturday the 14th, because yesterday was Friday the 13th, where all bad luck happened to everybody, including myself. Oh my god. Oh, whoa. So much bad luck.
Luckily, I didn't.
Yeah, you lucky son. On the 14th.
I have my lucky spellcaster charm on, so I don't get no
Freaking hilarious. But something else amazing happened on Friday. No, not Friday. I believe it was 2 days before Friday the 13th.
Aww.
Yes, I believe 2 days before a certain deadline, something happened.
Oh, can I take a guess?
Do you know what happened 2 days before a deadline instead of 3?
I got a guess. I got it.
What is it?
I like pie.
It is not. In fact, the Friday the 13th video game Kickstarter has reached its goal 2 days before instead of 3, which means I win the bet. Suck it, Braxton. Ha ha ha. I was right.
I was close.
Freaking called it. I freaking called it. But the most important part about this whole experience is now we are finally going to get a Friday the 13th video game.
Hallelujah.
And as we have said many times before, super excited for this game. And I was just wondering, Owen, what is your opinion on this idea of a game?
Ooh, since I loved the movie franchise of Friday the 13th, and now they're making a brand new game of it, I was like, eek! We want to play it now!
What? You know, it's interesting that you mentioned that you're a fan of the movie series, because actually the people who made the Jason movies are working on this game. Like, the same team are developing all the stuff for the game.
That's nice.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah. Like, there was a trailer during the Kickstarter, and it showed off a bunch of, the creators, the idea people, all sorts of people behind the Friday the 13th video game, which, like, not video game, oh my god, I'm crazy. The movie, which is, like, just amazing. It's just brilliant that they got these people doing it, and that just only means that there's going to be a lot of care put into this video game, and I cannot wait for it. I cannot.
You know what I like too, though, about this game? I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I believe it's going to have single player now, because the Kickstarter passed, besides $700,000, it had to reach like $750 to get a single player mode in the game. And thankfully they passed over that, so yay, single player.
Yeah, there were about,
mode.
I want to say 13,000, maybe 15,000 over what they were going to do, what they wanted. So hopefully that'll mean that they can add in a few extra Easter eggs, or it'll just make sure that they got something good.
Yeah.
That is a good bit of gaming news, but another good bit of gaming news maybe is the fact that we talked about the nominees yesterday. We did talk about the Game of the Year nominees. We talked a little bit about them. But
On the talking. No,
yes,
on the
Braxton
on
Game. Shit. Scared the crap out of me.
And I gave Bear Hugger nightmares over that.
It's true. It is true. Bear Hugger just is just like awake at night because every time he closes his eyes, he just sees that face. Oh God, talking to Chiller. But speaking of sleeping and nightmares, now that they've announced that they're making a Friday the 13th video game, I have to wonder, what if they made a Nightmare on Elm Street video game?
Oh, actually, I would prefer that over a Friday the 13th game, but here's saying, I hope you don't collect bones again.
That was very stupid. Bear actually played that game during his Bear Halloween.
Yeah.
Which was
Yeah, he
pretty
did.
nice. But yeah, so I'd like to see maybe if the Jason thing goes well, maybe Freddy can come out and play a little bit, But I want to ask the panel, if they were to do that, what do you think they would do with that video game idea? What do you think they'd do? Owen, let's start with you.
They could do is as well, like they're doing with the Friday the 13th game. If they could do it like they could do it as a bit of a twist, like the dream world with the real world type of thing, in-game type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to survive in the dream, but then when you wake up, and then when you're in the real world, you're trying to keep your character awake at all times, like drinking coffee and that. And the only way your stamina to stay awake will drain out by just like if you're like running around trying to doing things like that, trying to get like bits and pieces, like finding the evidence and stuff like they do in like in certain films, like get all the information, like trying to follow the movie lore basically.
Okay, that's
Films.
pretty cool. Not a bad idea. It's pretty much the original, just I'm sure, just amped up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. Braxton, what about you? What do you think they should do if they were to make a Nightmare on Elm Street video game?
I'll tell you what they need to do. They should have a really good story. Like, have the game based. For story, I would like it have kind of like a remaster, kind of like the first Nightmare on Elm Street movie, kind of like in video game form, kind of like that one game had Back to the Future on Telltale game, kind of like that.
Okay.
Like, I like that, and also it'd be cool to have both sides like play as either Freddy Krueger or play as one of the kids in the movie.
That's a pretty interesting idea. If they were going to do that, I would hope that that would be in a multiplayer online kind of aspect, because I don't think it would work as well as Jason, because I'm sure Freddy has some kind of special, unique powers in his version if you play as him. I like those ideas. I personally think that the whole game should be. It either should stay all the way in the dream world, like completely, because let's be honest, when you played the original NES game, all you wanted to do was go into the dream so you can have all those sweet powers. Like, seriously, that's the whole reason. But like, if they were gonna have the whole game in the dream world, I think that would be really interesting and cool, and it would give them an ability to just do all sorts of amazing things with it. And if they didn't do that, I kind of would want to give the development team who made Arkham Knight the Nightmare on Elm Street game, because I think they could do it really well. Because in the Arkham Knight series, they have like that whole Joker stuff that happens throughout the whole game, and that was just amazing every time it happened. It was just really mind-boggling.
Yeah, it's like all they can do is, if you are in the dream world type of thing, have a leveling up ability mechanic type of thing as well. So you don't get all the special powers and stuff.
Yeah, and like you can have one or two sequences when you're in the real world, and it's just part of who to develop the character in the dream world as a real person and not in a dream.
Yes.
Like the first few levels, you can have it. You can be the normal person. You can just be normal day, go throughout his normal day, and you get like news things like person died in his sleep, blah 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 blah, like the usual cliche stuff. And then when he goes to sleep, that's when the game really starts. You get his normal dream sequence, like, oh, yay, I am now dating a supermodel. Yay, my dreams are complete. Yay. And then, then the weird stuff starts happening, and then it turns out that he's trapped in Freddy's world.
Exactly.
And I think it would be even more awesome if you had more than one character. Like, I hope it would be like Until Dawn, where at one point you would be one character for a while, and then it would go into another character. And they're all just getting sucked into the dream world where you can now switch as the characters to beat Freddy.
Or they could do something similar to what they did in Zombie U. If your person dies in the dream world, you automatically change to a different person. And you see the dead person in the dream world, and you pick all the person's experience points is up.
Oh, okay, yeah. Actually, that's actually a pretty good idea. If your character, you'll start the game, that person dies, then you will move on to another character's story, and then you get to their dreams, and then you'll run into that other person and get all of their stuff, and then they join your party or whatever. That would be pretty cool. That is a good way to do it.
Exactly. And it's just like, because I was like thinking of different gaming mechanics what other games could do and improve, and like certain horror games could do, type of thing. Because it's like, I was talking to my group who I play Final Fantasy 14 with, and we were discussing what like future games could do in their certain franchises, or if there's a new person, new company making their other new titles or Kickstarters, and they're trying to get ideas, they could ask the public what really good mechanics would be in certain games. Like the example I gave you for that, if that person dies in a dream, you play as another random person. So yeah.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. And I'm very glad that like certain companies are companies actually doing that? Because
no, but I wish companies would do that. If like people are starting doing Kickstarters and starting to develop new games, that'd be quite interesting if they asked the public before they actually start making the games.
Yeah, I mean, that would be remarkable. I mean, that would be amazing because, I mean, when you think about it, we're the ones playing the game, so it would kind of make sense if we came up with some of the awesome mechanics for it. Because we've played all of the games. We've played them all.
We've played
enough games to know what could fit in this kind of game. What can fit in this thing,
Exactly.
And I think that would be brilliant.
Stop making games.
Hey, Mr. Retro Knight, how you doing? I see him in the chat there.
Oh, that reminds me. Thank you, Bryson. You reminded me. Last night when we were doing our talking.
Yeah. No. It's. Get ready to have your ear cups ready. No!
But yeah, so we were doing it last night, and someone asked for a shout-out. So I'm going to go ahead and do it here on YouTube tonight. David the Master 123. If you just so happen to see this video, just know that we did see your comment, and we have given you the proper shout out.
Yeah. So quick shout out to that guy.
Look him up. I'm sure he's. I don't know if he has any videos, but go ahead and look him up. I'm sure if he does, they're amazing. Anywho, there goes that shout out. If there's another thing, I think that's it from last week that we forgot to talk about. Yesterday that we forgot to talk about. Again, jumbled. But something Braxton brought up before we started this podcast. This was going to be a fairly simple and kind of short podcast until the Braxton Gamer brought to my attention a possible character for the Justice League movie.
Yeah.
Braxton, could you please repeat what you told me?
Aquaman.
His name, and I quote, new is supposed to be named. Now her name is, where there is Mira, the Queen of Atlantis from Aquaman. Yep.
Where do I
Just
begin?
happened.
Where do I begin?
Can I say one thing though?
Kind of messed up that is.
Can I say one thing about it?
What?
Why can't they just have Aquaman?
You know what? I'm gonna let everyone else go because I'm gonna have to do a rant. I'm gonna have to rant about this. Owen, what do you think about this?
I'm just surprised. That's all. I just wish they just put Aquaman in, not the wife of Aquaman in,
Mm-hmm.
because it would give the it give people to get excited for the new Aquaman movie when it's supposed to be coming out.
Yeah, even though Aquaman looks like freaking. He looks like he looks like the wrong character. He looks like Lobo is what he looks like now.
Not Lobo the Hobo, didn't?
Yeah, like he looks like Johnny Depp if he was a superhero.
Yep.
What else do I have? He looks like he looks like he is just like he repels water for being in the ocean because he just looks so dirty.
Yeah.
Like,
I think he just went to. I think he just visited Lady Gaga and then she just refashioned him.
Yes. Yes. Let's see, what else? Oh, he looks like someone just threw someone into a Hot Topic dressing room and didn't tell him that he looked stupid.
Hinting Lady Gaga.
Hey, what happened to Lady Gaga now? You don't see her on the news no more.
Oh no! She is in the news, and she is currently in the latest season of American Horror Story.
Why?
Dude, it's
'Cause she's
American Horror Story and Lady Gaga. I'm pretty sure it's a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
I've actually seen part of the episodes, and whoa, it is pretty good.
Now you want to talk about American Horror Story? Add Justin Bieber in that one.
No. Like, in all seriousness, Lady Gaga she's pretty good, and what she's doing with the American Horror Story is pretty impressive, and I'm very, I actually like what they're doing with her and her character, which is amazing. They're really using Lady Gaga to their advantage, and I really appreciate that. But we're not here to talk about the greatness that is Lady Gaga. We're not. We're here to talk about Mira, Queen of Atlantis? Or is she princess? I don't know. Whatever.
Queen.
Okay, yeah, Queen of Atlantis.
Can I have one thing?
Braxton Gamer, what do you think about this? Because as soon as you're done, I am going to rant on how kind of stupid this is.
I'll let you one thing about it. There's a little message for Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers, what the are you thinking? Seriously, what the Why not have the Flash, or Robin, or Cyborg, and Teen Titans, or a Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern? But out of all the DC heroes, you pick a Queen of Atlantis. That's like saying you want Little Mermaid in Justice League movie. Like, what the fuck?
Could be worse.
Hey, I would be shocked if George Lopez was in this one. Hello, everybody. Are you in Justice League?
Hi, Masufa. How's things? Masufa's in the chat saying hi to everyone.
Hello, good sir. How you doing, Mr. Masufa?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Grand Blue Rant.
Uh-oh.
Run for the hills!
Run, people! Run!
Ladies and gentlemen who are familiar with my channel, you are fully aware of how much of a fan of comic books that I am. I completely spoiled the Fantastic Four movie for being so stupid that it hurt me physically and mentally. And now we have news that Mira, Queen of Atlantis, will be one of the members of the Justice League. Is this correct? Is she going to be a member, or is she just going to be in the movie?
She's going to be in the movie. I think she could also be a member, but I'm not sure. But
Okay.
as far as I know, she is in the movie.
If Mira is in the movie, I'm okay with that, because that means that part of the story may involve the army of Atlantis attacking civilization, which I love that idea. That's a brilliant idea. I mean, kind of. It's not what I expected, but it is a neat idea. If she's just in the movie, I'm okay with that. But if she is a member of the Justice League, that is the worst choice you could have made. I mean, really. I mean, we have Aquaman, which is fine, even though he looks like a raccoon that got really wet and his hair was braided. But I just don't see why you would make her a member. It doesn't make any sense. It does not. I'm sure that in the comic book she is a badass, and you know, she is as far from the Little Mermaid as possible, and I'm sure that she's amazing, and I'm not hating on her as a character. I'm not. I'm just hating on the fact that she would be a Justice League member. It doesn't make sense. And as far as I know, she's never been a member of the Justice League. Now, that is only as far as I know. Maybe some of the newer stuff she is, but as far as I know, she's not. Okay? And for good reasons. Because you already have freaking Aquaman. You have Aquaman, who does all of his stuff. Mira, if she has any powers at all, does the same stuff as Aquaman.
Yep.
Do you see the problem? That's like if you made the Justice League movie and you decided to put Supergirl in the movie along with Superman. They're the same goddamn powers. You can't have them both. Doesn't make any sense. It's just a waste of a superhero slot. It doesn't make... Yeah, I know she was part of the Justice League, but she was...
Yeah, but her abilities are slightly more improved than Clark Kent's.
Yeah, but still, you get where I'm going.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to have an entire movie centered around a bunch of awesome superheroes if each one doesn't have at least its own individual moveset. And if you put Mira, who pretty much is Aquaman's duplicate, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, there are, as Bryson said, numerous, a multiverse of superheroes. Quite literally, in the DC universe, there are multiverses of superheroes in which to use in this movie. I mean, what the frick? What the frick? I mean, you could have used Cyborg, Flash, Green Lantern, any of the Green Lanterns, any of them. any of
Even
them.
Aqualad, and he has different abilities to Aqua.
You could have used Aqualad. He had, like, currently, he has new abilities that let him turn water into weapons.
Yep. Oh, lift.
What the frick? That is amazing! That's like a water lightsaber! That is awesome! It would, I mean, I'm not saying put him in the Justice League movie, but I'm just saying he'd be even better as a choice. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, you could have used the Red Tornado if you gave him a redesign for the Supergirl series, because apparently he looks like... He kind of looks like he's been rusting, personally. But yeah, you could have used countless superheroes. You could have used the Question, the Flash, Steel, Martian Manhunter, Dr. Fate,
Green Arrow,
Zatanna. There's just countless of heroes. And if you want a female superhero, okay? If that's your thing, you don't want Wonder Woman to be the only female because you'll look bad or sexist. May I just off the toppest part of my head, the toppest of its parts. May I suggest the other female character that has been viewed in the Justice League, Hawk Girl or Hawk Woman? Why not use her? She's just sitting there wondering, when am I going to be in a movie? When am I going to be in a thing? I have my mace and my wings. I'm just waiting. And yes, she's going to be in a TV show with Hawkman, Hawk Guy, and that's going to be amazing, along with Cyborg and Supergirl, and it's going to be awesome, and I love it.
Oh, what's the show called?
I'm not sure what it's called.
Came out?
It's not out yet. It's not out yet. They're still making it. But yeah, still. But still, there are countless heroes and female superheroes for you to choose from. And I could also make one other slight suggestion, which I think would be amazing if she was in it. Black Canary.
That would have been a really good choice there yet again, because we haven't seen her in a live action show since
Arrow. We have not used her to her fullest ability.
Yeah.
Black Canary is a pretty impressive superhero. And I think she would be, if she was going to be put in the movie, I think that would be pretty impressive. And if you wanted to maybe tie in your movies and your TV shows all together, which I think is what you guys, the people at DC, are doing, because Supergirl and the Man of Steel movie are like tied together or something. If that's the way you're going to do it, then may I also suggest maybe throwing Arrow in there?
Oh, Green Arrow.
At least as a cameo.
And maybe it's just a joke, put Constantine in.
I mean, at least for maybe a cameo, just real quick. Just have him and Batman do some kind of competition or something like, hey, what are you doing? Batarangs. What are you? Throwing arrows. Bats are better. If that's it, then I'm fine with that. I just think that would be pretty interesting. But like the main point of this is there are countless of different heroes and characters to choose from other than Mira, the Queen of Atlantis. Okay.
Or grown-up version of Raven.
Or we could have done that. They could have done that. They could have thrown any character in the slot. They could have put the Blue Beetle, either version, human or robotic. They could have used either one.
How about Shazam?
They could have used Plastic Man, for God's sakes.
Shazam.
Anything would be better than Mira, Queen of Atlantis.
You know, I think DC was having too much fun smoking that pot when they had her in the movie.
Oh, he'd have Crypto the Super Dog.
No.
Do it. Crypto the Super Dog would actually be better choice than Mira.
It's the same argument with the whole Superman and Crypto, same thing. But you see the point, though. Like, there are many superheroes. Countless. Hell, there's even anti-heroes you could put in that slot to, like, really make it interesting.
Yeah, like
Like,
the Joker from Suicide Squad.
God, if he's in that movie, frick. But yeah, there are many things that you can do with the Justice League movie that would be much better than putting Mira Queen of Atlantis. And yes, I'm going to keep saying it that way forever. Mira.
Hey, Retro Knight brought a good point. They should bring back a new Justice League Unlimited 2.0, like a new series. You know.
I would agree with him. I would agree with him if it wasn't for the fact that Cartoon Network kind of sucks right now. They've been.
Yeah.
I'm afraid if they were given the chance to make Justice League Unlimited, they.
You want to know something of the first one?
Do.
You know something though? The first Justice League they had on Cartoon Network, that was kick-ass show. I love that one. But
Of course
Unlimited,
it was.
Shall I say-
The Justice League Unlimited, which was beautiful in all of its glory, it made me fall in love with my favorite DC character, The Question.
Yeah.
It's just great.
Should I tell you what they should have done? DC Comics should have done an animated film of the Young Justice League type of thing,
ooh, they should. Oh, very yeah.
or a new
Like
season of it
Yeah.
as well, because everyone liked the last season of the Young Justice League. Because I just put in Garfield in, and seeing like the Green
Yeah.
Superboy
But,
in that.
You know, I feel like when they put in Beast Boy into the Young Justice series, I just couldn't help but feel like I couldn't help but feel that this was just Diet Teen Titans. Like, this was supposed to like replace it, and while badass and awesome as Young Justice was, I still in the corner of my mind just wanted Teen Titans to be a thing again. But what we got instead was Go, and it burned all of my fanhood to the ground and pissed on its grave.
Yeah, I got put off watching that new spin-off version of Teen Titans. Like, no, go back to this original format. Not that.
And yeah, like everyone says that. Like, everyone says that Teen Titans Go is a piece of crap.
Hey, no,
Don't say it.
Hey, you know what? Right now, I'll check on TV see what's on Cartoon Network. And how much will that Teen Titans
Let's see, because I am almost certain it will either be Teen Titans Go, or at best it's Saturday. So
Steven Universe.
no, not Saturday.
See the beam footage. Let's see what's on Cartoon Network.
It would probably be Gumball, if I had to guess. Gumball or Go.
We don't have Gumball anymore on our shows anymore.
You know, Gumball wasn't that bad of a show on World
No,
War
that
II.
wasn't too bad.
And it's not that bad.
Alright, so here we go. What's
What
on
we got?
Cartoon Network? What we got?
I'm guessing go about Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 3.
Here we go. We got the regular show.
Oh, well, isn't that nice? It's 8 o'clock, only all the kids have gone to bed.
And there's this We Bear Bears.
Okay, see, now that is a new show that the Cartoon Network has decided to make.
There was Teen Titans Go. They showed
Where
2
is
hours
it?
ago.
Where is it? Oh, it just been off?
Yep.
We just missed it!
Hooray! No views from us, Teen Titans Go.
But yeah, Teen Titans Go has taken up the majority of Cartoon Network's schedule, which... What the frick?
Hey, guess what? I'm looking at the guy right now. From 6 to 7, they have 4 Teen Titans Goes in a row.
Oh, and they've decided to celebrate Beast Boy's birthday soon. I'm not sure, but they've decided to celebrate Beast Boy's birthday.
What
And give him
Garfield's
a piece of shit cake. Because that's what it is. That is terrible. What is wrong with you?
I can't believe Beast Boy's name is Garfield. That's just wrong.
Yeah. Hey, Magic Garfield cast right there. You know, that's messed up, man. Named after me. Garfield, you see this? I know. This is bullshit.
Man, that just gives me another... Man, now I don't just hate Mondays, I hate the rest of the week. I'm gonna paint myself green and see how many fangirls I can get.
or how many DeviantArt pictures it get.
But still, and the whole fact that they were going to celebrate Beast Boy's birthday, I would understand it if, actually, no. If this was the actual anniversary of the character known as Beast Boy being created, if it was like his anniversary of that character being created, it would be an insult to celebrate it as the form of Teen Titans Go. It would. It would be an insult to the character and the creator of that character.
Exactly.
I agree.
You have to think that the people who made the Teen Titans comic book are just, if they are alive, or if some of them are alive and some of them are dead, the ones that are dead, you know that they're just rolling in their grave.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for them.
And the original. I was going to say, the original animators who made the original season of Teen Titans, they just shot themselves in the head. Again, saw the new Teen Titan Go, and they go,
yeah. And it was sad, too. They ended season 6 with the last season with a high note.
Yeah, that's the thing that really pisses me off every time, is that the very last episode of Teen Titans was that Beast Boy discovers that Terra is alive, but does not remember him. Oh my god, how do you stop there? What the fuck?
Who knows?
And actually, I have come up with a scenario. One scenario that I'm pretty sure if they did this, Cartoon Network decided to do this, it would save them, and it would make them the most amazing show in all of the universe. In Cartoon Network, people of Warner Brothers, DC, if you just happen to come across this video, or someone who watched this video, I would like this message to be relayed to you. I will now give you the idea of the best episode of Teen Titans Go ever. You start the show like you wouldn't do normally, but when like in the middle of it, it gets all fuzzy and like scratchy. And it's like, shh, and then you hear. You see a chair, and and like the rest of the episode is drawn like the original Teen Titans show, and you see a chair, and a dude's arms are just flailing all about, and it's Control Freak's voice, just going, "What happened? What happened?" And then you see just Robin's hand twirling a plug, and go, "All right, Control Freak, we pulled the plug on this whole thing."
Oh, they got.
Like, yeah, man. I don't even say booyah that much. And if I ate that much pizza, I'm pretty sure I'd be fat.
You know, that would be a really good episode for that show if they do that.
I'm pretty sure that Teen Titans Go is pretty much Control Freak's ultimate revenge plan.
Yep.
That's what it is. And for those viewers who do not know who Control Freak is. Control Freak was a supervillain who had the power to use a super universal television remote to bend the laws of reality and bring television to life. So it would make sense that if this whole Teen Titans Go thing was just part of his master plan to ruin the Teen Titans.
You know, reminds me of? He reminds me like a child version of Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fat, got red hair.
Yep.
Tries to stop a green creature that can turn into a hedgehog.
Yeah.
But we all see the point. Teen Titans Go is a piece of crap, and I believe that is a good place to end this podcast. It is currently, on this side of the world, 8 o'clock.
Oh my.
And that is pretty late for me. So I believe I will end this podcast pretty soon. Let's go ahead and do some outros, starting with you, Braxton Gamer.
Hey everybody, Braxton Gamer here, champ every gamer. And I thank y'all everybody for tuning in tonight's YouTube tonight. YouTube tonight. And also check out everybody's channels in this panel, me, Mr. Owen, and the Grand Blue. Check all 3 of our channels out. So, yeah.
Owen?
I would like to thank you guys for inviting me into your very entertaining podcast for tonight. And I would like to thank everyone in the chat and joining in. And hopefully later on tonight I will be doing my own podcast, my gaming corner, where we'll be discussing partly of the Nintendo Direct, what we saw on Thursday night. So you guys are more welcome to join in and have some fun and there's more discussion and debates.
Well, I will not be able to join in, but I cannot wait to watch that podcast, and I will be liking it. That is a promise, my friend. Speaking of promises, I make a promise to my viewers. Every day this week, I mentioned it in my unboxing of my Power Ranger Morpher, that I mentioned that every day this week I would be doing gameplay of Broken Age. So look forward to that every day. Tomorrow is another part of the Broken Age. I will not be talking in it because my headset's not working, but as soon as I get it fixed, I'm going to be talking because apparently there's a lot of story in this that I have to try and wrap my head around. So, yeah. Also, later this week, I will be doing some... Actually, Owen, you are feel free to, contact me about this. It would be awesome if I could do this with you. But later this week, I will be doing gameplay of the Dueling Network. And I will be dueling some random people on the Dueling Network. Possibly Crossbones Gamer, and I would love to duel you. If you... just happen to be on there, or something.
Yeah, I give you that. I'll give you another site that's much even better. It's not even a website. It's actually a free software you can download called Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro or Death Pro.
Mm-hmm.
You just do is you make an account thing, just make a password and stuff like that, and it has every card in the game, and it does everything automatically, like the draw phase, the battle phase, and all like that. It runs by the up-to-date ban list. It has all the cards from the OCG and the TCG, so you can go for any of the new ban lists. I'll give you that link.
Yeah, go ahead and send me the link through Skype, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'll check that out, and I will give that to the Crossbones Gamer so he can go check that out. And we're gonna be doing some gameplays of either that or just the Dueling Network. So that'll be awesome this week. And again, just tune in on my channel, this channel actually, for the Broken Age saga that I have started. And, if that does well, I may start another saga, while I'm playing it. So who knows? Who knows what could happen? But, until next time, I am the Grand Blue. This is Broxy Gamer, Owen, and, until next time, game on! Ooh!